we're not just gonna sit back and back the blue. Hello, welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. I'm your host, Aaron Comey. As always, be sure to give me a like, thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Feel free to share your thoughts, comments down below, and anything you'd like to see me cover, anything, suggestions, observations, I want to hear from you. So, there has been another police shooting, and in this case, I'm happy that the police chief has taken incredibly quick action, as he should have. Atatiana Jefferson was murdered in her home by a police officer. I believe his name was Aaron Dean. I believe his name is Aaron Dean. And, a neighbor called the police. They said that there was an open door or something, so they were worried whether or not the people were safe inside. Cop responds. He's with a partner. He is with a partner, which is something I hadn't initially realized. And they've got body camera footage. He's going around the outside of the home, and she's looking out. The woman who lives in this house is looking out of her window, and he opens fire, kills the woman who lives in this house. It's like, wow. I don't know. It's like the fact that people are in danger of the people who are supposed to be, or allegedly there to keep them safe, is like, what the hell? What the hell? Like, is it training? Is it I don't even know what it is at this point. I'm at a loss right now. I'm at a loss. I don't know what it is, but it actually does raise an interesting point that we need to stop outsourcing our safety to other people, because other people don't know the situation, may not know specifics, and may not be equipped emotionally, skillfully, mentally to handle, what's going on. So in an era where there's this push for everybody, civilians don't need guns, it's becoming increasingly evident that civilians aren't very safe with the guns in the hands of the police only, or period. Like, outsourcing safety to the police departments isn't necessarily working out for a lot of people. Because if these cops are just showing up, don't know what's going on, and just start opening fire, it's like, okay, you know what? Maybe we'd be better off just handling this ourselves. Maybe we'd be more informed as to the situation. And the woman had a firearm. So I know the neighbor has expressed regret that he called police. And yeah, that's definitely something that maybe it's time for more and more people, more and more communities to start realizing, we're gonna handle this. We got this. If there's something that's so big, so outside of their control or ability to handle, then maybe they'll get some help. But other than that, we had to start doing things in-house, protecting our own communities, protecting ourselves, so that we can lessen the likelihood of these accidents happening, because it's ridiculous. But once again, like I said, the police chief, I believe his name is Ed Kraus. He was so Aaron Dean was like immediately suspended. Ed Krause says, "Hey, Monday morning, I want you to come in. I want to talk to you." And before coming in to talk to the police chief, the former cop, well, the cop now former cop, "I resign. I quit." So okay, you're about to get fired, but okay, you quit. And then now he's been charged with murder. So it's been swift. The reaction from the police department has been swift, and the police chief has said there's numerous things that happened that shouldn't have happened. Protocols that weren't followed, weren't adhered to, and he's like, he appears that he's not playing games, and he's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna make sure there's accountability for this, because we're not just gonna sit back and back the blue, which is, it's encouraging. It is encouraging that, I mean, it shouldn't take this. It shouldn't take a completely innocent person who's in her house with her nephew playing video games, and then she hears something suspicious outside, so she's now trying to protect herself, and the cop just opens fire on her while she's trying to protect her home and her nephew. And so I'm going to keep my eye on this case, see what developments are coming out, and hopefully this thing goes smoothly. And like I said, it boils down to getting to a point where we say, you know what, let's get the police departments, let's get the government further out of our lives, because this approach of having somebody else come in and always be the savior clearly isn't working. It hasn't worked. Whether you have people who just aren't motivated, who don't have the actual interest in protecting you the way you would protect yourself, they don't have the knowledge they need, so they don't know who's the homeowner, who's the intruder, to the point where maybe if they see, in some cases, I don't know if this is one of them, where they see a face that looks a certain way, okay, that's got to be the bad guy, despite the fact that that's the person who actually owns the home. Because we've seen encounters where police will come across a person who lives there, and they're being treated like the perp, despite the fact that they're the homeowner. But there's got to be a point where we just say, you know what, we're good. Y'all just take care of a very small subset of things. We have to limit what y'all are in charge of, either because you're incapable of, maybe not willing, or maybe just to ease your to provide you some peace of mind, so you don't have to get involved in situations that you're not comfortable with. Just tell the police, it's for your safety. It's us. It's not you. It's us. Yeah. So it's us. We're the ones that are complicating your lives. So let's just limit our interactions for everybody's benefit. Let's just limit our interactions. It's us. It's not you. Well, so we're gonna see what happens. He's already been charged. He is out on $200,000 bond. But hey, like I said, I want to see what happens with this case. What protocols were not followed, which then means that it's his personal failings as opposed to departmental and training failings. But so I'll keep you posted on that, and I'd like to thank you for checking out this episode. As always, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next episode.